So let's start our group discussion. The topic is rice versus bread in respect of food items.
Let me tell first. So, in my opinion, I think that rice and bread are both important because, but when we looking at the nutritional content of bread and rice, then bread may be considered the healthier food than rice because bread containing fiber, carbohydrates, calories, etc. So, in my opinion, I think that bread is better than rice. Bread may be considered as a healthier food. Uh, bread contains uh, fewer calories and carbohydrate than rice, but uh, um, rice contains more calorie, vitamin, uh, minerals, etc. But in our human life, both are important for living. But uh, bread, but bread is healthier than rice.
I think bread and rice are both very important food items as it both contains a very high amount of calories and carbohydrate. But if we look at bread, it contains a very important thing called fiber, and it is very healthy for our body. But rice is uh, very rich in minerals and vitamins. So rice may be considered uh, higher in vitamin, but bread is also a healthy option. In Asian countries, we can see that rice is very popular, and if we look at Western countries, we can see that bread is a much popular option. So I think it's more about the preference, and you can it's more about the preference. So that's my opinion.
I think bread is better than rice because bread may be considered the healthier option, and but rice contains less amount of dietary fiber, protein, and fat than bread. If we want to lose our weight, then we should try to eat bread, not rice. So that's my opinion.
I think bread is better than rice. Bread is better than rice. Bread is made from flour. We get 15% carbohydrate from bread. We get the other minerals and essential nutrients for bread from bread. Rice is full of carbohydrate. We get 53% carbohydrate from rice, but we don't get the other minerals and nutrition from rice. So I think rice is best. Bread is best.
In that comparison of rice and wheat, rice and bread, I will prefer rice at first because it contains more carbohydrate and minerals than bread, because bread is made from flour, vegetable oils, and yeast. I think that rice is very simple food for everyone, and it digests very easily, and one should choose his or her preference, according to his body conditions, uh, so that I prefer rice.
So your discussion reveals that we should take rice, although the bread is more healthier than rice, and bread contains so many minerals, protein, vitamin, etc. And rice contains carbohydrate and less carbohydrate in bread. So one thing we should consider as a food item, if we tell then we will tell that the bread is very much better than rice as a nutritious food. But we have to see the body condition. Actually, in our not only India, in particularly we are living in West Bengal. In Bengal, everybody is very much fond of rice. So why they are fond of? There is another reason. We all people are suffering from stomach problem, and it is very hard to digest the bread actually. Those who are having the stomach problem. In my case, it happened earlier that I had to take rice, although rice is not favorite to me, bread is favorite to me, but for stomach problem, I had to eat in a day 2 times rice for 2 years, according to the doctor's advice. So it is hard to digest, and those who are having stomach problem, they should avoid bread and they should take rice. Always doctors are telling them the rice is very easy to digest, so you take rice. So I would suggest that you take rice those who are having the stomach problem. Otherwise, bread is coming according to the debate. Bread is coming according as per its food value actually. So that's all. Thank you.